Unscripted 101 presents The Court, a new show talking about basketball anywhere in the world. The show begins now.
Ladies and gentlemen, so welcome to another edition to the Unscripted 101 Library. This is the newest addition to the Unscripted 101 Library. This is going to be called The Court. All basketball, NCAA, NBA, high school, AAU, OBA, doesn't matter what it is, it's all going to be basketball. I'm excited about this because it's going to be the same thing as most, but the only difference with this one, it's just going to be simply basketball. It's going to be short, simple, and sweet. And I'm going to dig into some of the things that maybe you haven't heard about or just things that you could learn. And that's what I'm about. I'm not here to turn into this whole media frenzy because I am the one and only one of this podcast. And one of the things that I predicate myself on doing is giving the information that is great, but also could help whoever's listening, and myself included. Because sometimes I'm checking out and doing information and doing my homework and I learn something. So one of the things that I was a learner about, which I'm about to talk about, is the Euro basketball tournament that took place. And it had an interesting spin to it because this tournament had a lot of active NBA players. There was 28 active NBA players, 30 former NBA players, and 24 national teams. And of course, Germany beating Turkey in the final to winning the Euro basketball tournament. And of course, Greece winning the bronze medal with Giannis and crew beating Finland. And this tournament had a whole host of guys from Jokic to Valanciunas to Sagan to Wagner to Luka. Of course, the only noticeable missing guy was Wemby. But nevertheless, the tournament was good. I watched a lot of highlights. I was excited about it. I was intrigued by it. And one of the things that got me very, 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 very intrigued about was watching the basketball itself. Simple, basic, fundamental basketball that is solely missing in basketball. Solely missing in the culture of basketball here in North America. It is an element that is so missing here in North America because we're so focused on the social media stuff and the TV appearances and doing the solo acts so that the scouts can see you instead of trying to win basketball games and elevate yourself and your team so that it what's the word I want to use? It's like you guys understand and know what the word I'm about to use. It's supposed to be infectious. You know, you got to be an influencer in such a ways. I'm going to get the word eventually, but yeah, if you understand what I mean. But, you know, you're supposed to generate that energy to your team so that your team becomes that part of you, which continues your greatness. Not trying to score 35 points, 8 rebounds, get 2 assists, and hope that a scout sends you a letter. And then you want to go visit the school and put on a couple of jerseys and post on social media. That has been the problem with basketball in North America, especially in the States. Everybody's talking about they want that, they want to do this, they want to do that. I think if you focus on your skills and you know what you're doing and you surround yourself with the right people and go to the right program, things will be fine, you know? And I find that a lot of these kids are just looking at the opportunity of getting a scholarship through the AAU system, get that NIL deal, and then they hope that everything goes well. If they don't make the NBA, then the money's still there, or they go to Europe or wherever. And the whole focus, the whole objective for these kids now is terrible. I've never seen anything like it in all my years of being involved in basketball. It's a travesty to see how this road has completely turned into a road jam. It's like a traffic jam in Toronto between the hours of 2 and 6 p.m. It's crazy. Everybody jammed in one little express lane, and everybody's trying to go the same way, but nobody's trying to help each other. Everybody's trying to do their own thing. You're going to have 10 college players get scholarships this year. and 10 of them are not going to do anything in their first year, and they're going to end up transferring. The average college player now is going to transfer 3 times before they finish, and they're going to use their 5th year. Did you guys all know that? So it's a travesty. It's horrible, but it's the way the game is now. The NCAA has turned this into this. They've been greedy for years. The NCAA started, they created this monster. They created it. Billions of dollars in TV deals, billions of dollars in sponsorships, and all sorts of other outlets and avenues. And then these players are saying, wait a minute, where's mine? How is my likeness making you all this money and I can't get any? So you have to work together. Otherwise, it's not going to work. So, and obviously, this is where we are with the NIL deals. And it's just it's a big blow to basketball. It's a big blow to football. Money is the reason why these conferences are a complete mess now in football and in basketball. So it's just, but again, back to the players. The players got to know what they're doing. They gotta know when to be ready, how to be ready, and what to do to be ready. And that does not include social media, and that does not include looking for approval from scouts. Because, like they say, let your game do the talking, you know. So, but another quick topic to start this first episode. I saw something with Kevin Durant, and I felt to talk about it because it's interesting. Somebody wrote that every time they see Kevin Durant, he's got basketball shoes in his hand. And I said to myself, this is why Houston made the trade. But Kevin Durant is a natural basketball player who's always willing. Kevin Durant's that guy, he'll bring his shoes and drive around and find a basketball court to play. The guy that he was traded for, he's too busy trying to be on social media and, being caught doing whatever crazy stuff via a media outlet. While Kevin Durant's just looking for a court to go and play. He don't care about nothing else. He does his actual appearances here and there. He does. Of course, he goes out like anybody else. But for the most part, basketball is in his blood, and he is all about basketball. And I'll say this, and I'll say it again. If Kevin Durant was 40 and he was still giving me 20 a game, I would still trade him for Jalen Green. Because I know what I'm getting from Kevin Durant, and I know he's going to bring what I want. And that's energy, effort, and an abundance of experience. I'm not saying he's a team captain, but he's bringing an abundance of experience. And he will use that, and it will spread across that team. Houston got themselves a veteran gem from that deal, and Phoenix got themselves a child that they're going to have to deal with. As I said before, if I'm Phoenix, I package him up and make another deal. You got Devin Booker there. How long is Devin Booker going to be there, only signing that 1-year extension? So you have to be careful. You got to try to make your superstar happy. So, and also I saw something about the Knicks signing Malcolm Brogdon, who has never played a full season, to compete apparently for a backup job. I don't think it's going to happen. I think he's going to be cut. I think the Malcolm Brogdon experience in the NBA is over, like it has been for a lot of these young players. And again, some of these players, it's just the right situation, right timing. But for some, it's just their attitude and bad behavior. Because you look at the big three and all the plethora of players they got. Greg Monroe, good kid. You don't hear nothing about him. He's not out of the league. Deshaun Stevenson, he's a little reckless. He's out of the league. Michael Beasley, one of the best basketball players in the world. Unfortunate incidents that we don't know about. He's not in the league. Every time you see Michael Beasley in a video, what is he doing? He's playing basketball. You don't see nothing else with Michael Beasley. That's the type of player you want. You want those type of guys on your team. So, folks, that's the inaugural episode. It's going to be a wild one. It's going to be a great year. So stay tuned. Keep that dial on this episode. And again, the Unscripted 101 library has just grown. And this is going to be an experience to enjoy. So, folks, signing off. This is The Court. I'm out. Peace.